So I quit watching TV, but then while I felt super glorified in not watching television, I became addicted to social media in the process. Um, I gave up my TV about, I don't know, 18 years ago, something crazy like that. Um, and I gave it to a friend because I was like, you know what? I don't need this anymore. I don't need to watch TV. It's such a waste of time. Um, I spend too much time on it. There's nothing ever like that interesting to actually watch. And I just spent way too much time on television, watching television when I was younger. And I noticed how the time would just pass me by. And so I made that decision to give my TV away. And I did not own a television for years. I haven't owned a television for years. I do have a television in my apartment. Not because of me, I actually don't even watch it. I have it because, like, in case a guest comes over, which is like a rare occasion, but I honestly don't watch it. And if it does come on, I'm literally just doing YouTube, like listening to stuff on YouTube. Again, I don't use the television. I can do that on my iPad or on my phone. But in the process, I got so addicted to social media. Why? And why did I think like, oh, this is nothing, And it's because it's in our phones, like whenever I would go outside, it was easy to just, oh, let me check my Facebook, when I used to have Facebook app on my phone, or like, oh, let me check my Instagram, let me check my Snapchat when I had Snapchat, so there were all these apps that I had downloaded on my phone. And lo and behold, next thing you know, I'm spending all this time just kind of like scrolling through social media, keeping up with the Joneses. And while in the past I had spent, I've gradually spent more and more time on it, I find that when I realized that I was like, wait, I don't watch TV anymore, but like I spend a hell of a lot of time on like YouTube watching videos, or I spend a lot of time scrolling now on TikTok, a way that I decided that I was trying like to minimize the usage of social media was to delete the apps from off of my phone. So I don't have like TikTok on my phone. I don't have Facebook on my phone. I no longer have Snapchat. I got rid of that years ago. Um, and I don't have whatever other app on my phone. The only app that I do have on my phone is YouTube um, and Instagram. And the reason I keep Instagram on my phone is because, I do business on all my platforms. All my platforms are for business. So that is my justification for using social media. It's that I'm doing business. But am I really doing business if I'm just scrolling? You know what I'm saying? Am I really doing business if I'm consuming everyone else's content instead of posting my own, spending more time putting up my content versus consuming other people's content? So, these are questions that I also ask myself. But to minimize the usage, I got rid of all the apps except for, like I said, Instagram and YouTube. And then YouTube, I still keep on my phone because I'm able to watch it from my bed at night, because I like to watch like other tarot readings, and I like to watch motivational stuff, like, and listen to music sometimes if I'm on the road, because I have the one with no ads. So it helps, I like it for it has its perks. But aside from having its perks, you know, I did realize that I was kind of being a hypocrite by saying, like, well, I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV shows, or, whatever is on Netflix or whatever the case is, which is true, very true. I don't watch any of these things. But in the same breath, how am I even feeling glorified in the fact that I don't do these things when I spend so much time on social media, right? So um, I'm just saying that out loud because I'm sure that a lot of people probably go through the same thing but don't talk about it, and they spend a lot of time consuming other people's content, especially if you're an entrepreneur. You probably spend a lot more time browsing through other people's pages and channels and things like that versus you spending the time, you creating content, you typing up something, for other people to consume. So right now I find myself admitting that to myself because I find that I spend a lot of time not acknowledging that or like justifying it. And I think that I'm not doing myself, I'm doing myself a disservice by pretending or acting like this isn't a problem. So, with that being said, I do have calendars that I, try and keep a schedule going routine. I also have a whiteboard that I like to also write my tasks on so that I can keep myself on task. But yeah, I just wanted to be like honest with myself. I love to pride myself on the side of the truth and, be honest and be for real. And, maybe this video can also in turn help other people come to terms with their own addictions to social media and find ways to like find the balance. If you know that you spend a lot of time on social media on your phone, maybe delete the apps, from your phone. If you have like another device that you don't carry around, like I don't carry around my iPad, then I have all the apps that I need to like, promote myself and put my content online. I have all those apps on my iPad. So when I am home and I'm doing whatever I need to do, I'll do it. I'll watch, on my iPad. But on my cell phone, I do not have the apps on there as a precautionary measure to not hyper indulge in social media. All right, so I hope that that was helpful for anyone out there, and happy getting over whatever addictions and finding the balance for you. Peace.